Alright. I think I'm live. Let me know if it doesn't work. I haven't streamed on YouTube in a while, and it seems like they change the format every single time. So, whatever. Anyway, hello, welcome if you're hanging out. I appreciate it. I just got back from Nova today. We left this morning at 9 in the morning local time, and then I got back like a few hours ago. And when I got back, I went to the game store and picked up a new Kill Team box. The new Astra Militarum, which, yes, not new. It's been out a little while, but I actually got to learn how to play this. Doug from Table War was nice enough to show me, as well as several other people were willing to show me how to play Kill Team. So it's fun. I want to play it. So I bought the box. Now I need to assemble all of this stuff. It's kind of an unboxing / assembly. Mostly I just wanted to hang out and talk about Nova because I'd never been there before and it was so much fun. Oh dear. Oh, look at all that stuff. Okay, well. So this is the Astra Militarum Kill Team box, which comes with some actual terrain pieces. There you go. I'll probably zoom this out a little bit. Oh, I can show it here. Haha. 2 of these. Why, hello, Swag Kills. Barton, Kun, Mikey, 431 Cosmo, and Bigado, 1984. Welcome. Hello, and welcome to the stream. I got the Tempestus Scions for Kill Team, so Astra Militarum. I lost every game I played of Kill Team using Astra Militarum, but I still like them. Actually, the only game I won with was Tau, and I was really tempted, but I decided I didn't want to play with Tau. So, anyway. This is what comes with it. So the actual Kill Team starter box actually comes... Hey, Rattling Duck. The actual Kill Team starter box comes with some... Well, let's just take a look. Oh. I showed the terrain off here. Got my lovely tools for opening this stuff up. I've had, I don't know, 12 hours of sleep since Wednesday. It's been a little bit of a madhouse. Conventions always do that, though. Like, you need a day to recover when you get back. Alright, getting all this junk out of the way. So, got some data cards here. Tell me all about my new stuff. Take a look at them. How's everyone else doing tonight? You enjoying your weekend? It's a holiday weekend for those of you in America, I think. Alright, here we go. Data cards, yay! So I've got, oh my goodness, that's so bright. Let's get you zoomed out a bit. So I've got Trooper Eli, Trooper Lucas, Trooper Kaiser, Trooper Tenenbaum, and Tempester Ector. There you go. Thank you, Rattling Duck. I appreciate it. I did have fun at the convention, Bigado. It was awesome. I'd never been to Nova, but I definitely would love to go again. There was tons of gaming, like hardcore gaming. People were in the 40K narrative campaign all weekend, starting Thursday through Sunday on the narrative campaign, and there was also a grand tournament, and there was a bunch of War Machine. In fact, I talked to one of the War Machine people there, and he said that the turnout there was bigger than at Adepticon, so, like, it's kind of nice to see War Machine growing a little bit. Benjamin is easier. Okay, thank you. I appreciate that. Hello, Mr. Toon. Appreciate it. Alfonso, it's daytime? Oh, well, then there you go. Alright, what are these? So these are some of the different mission protocols that you can do, or missions, I should no, these are the actual stratagems, so command points. How many people in here actually know Kill Team? Because I learned it, I got the rulebook today. Everybody who taught me Kill Team, pretty sure I hadn't read the book before, so I got conflicting information sometimes, but it's okay. It was definitely fun. Got the hang of it. Command points, you get 2 around as long as your leader's alive. I can handle that. Alright, Tempestuous Scions. Yeah, what have we got here? Mr. Team, Media Glitch represent. I know, I missed the recording this last weekend, actually. So here's a little introduction, talking about my dudes, my new dudes. So this box comes with exactly 5 miniatures. These 5. Can't you tell from the super bright lights? Well, we'll take a look at the actual models in a minute. No big deal. The actual starter box also has a bunch of tokens, because you can't go wrong with tokens. And I guess these are, oh, assembly instructions. How fancy. I might need them, because here we go. Here are the actual models. I have a very tiny desk, so if you hear stuff banging around, it's because everything has literally fallen off of it. But that's okay. Ta-da! Look at all those beautiful miniatures. Yeah, it's great. Let's see if I can't zoom that in a little better. I think that's sharper. Thank you, Calvin. Appreciate you joining us here. Whoa. There we go. All right. There are 5 minis in here. Can you believe it? So we're just going to cut this up. Oh, I do have some pictures I can kind of show you as well of stuff from Nova. So this was like Wednesday night when I first got in. I was able to go ahead and get my badge and get into the gaming halls. Of course, I wandered around and looked at that. Here's some of the terrain that was set up. The terrain for Nova comes from for the narrative campaign comes from the same guy, Chris, who provides the terrain for Valhalla. So super, super high-end, gorgeous terrain. I actually was seeing people go drop out of the grand tournament to play in the narrative campaign because of the terrain. So I figured that was really cool and worth sharing. Then we have this gorgeous Warlord Titan, total beautiful kit bash setup from one of the guys there. I think the guy who's doing that is actually working on one of the mini wargaming items. Doug and Todd from Table War. We got to hang out, go to dinner. So it's a holiday for us here in the USA. Yes, Calvin, it is. We have Labor Day. Found Miss Ego Queen Alexis. Still haven't been able to show her War Machine. She was busy playing games with her fans, and then I was actually helping set up this live stream here. Aaron from Cool Guys Nation, he was there. He had set up this whole rig to live stream one of the narrative campaign games. So if you check out his, is it a holiday in Canada too? Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Congratulations on Canada having less weird holidays. Scions are pretty good, expensive for normal dudes, never get caught in the open with them. See, and that's what I'm a little worried, because they are toughness 3, but I was running around with regular Imperial Guard Mikey all weekend, and they were garbage, because they're hitting on 4s, and everything's behind cover, and if they're over 12 inches away, then they are only hitting on 6s, and they need 5s to damage most things. It was just not amazing. Anyway, this live stream here was we had two narrative campaigns that I helped in and out record, but I think he ended up recording another one today. Maybe not. I know he got kind of sick. You miss my bat reps? Yeah, I'm working on them. Hey, I've got a new kill team set. This was actually one of the kill team mats, so those were the little Imperial Guard I were using. I had 17 models against some orcs, and yeah, they did poorly. A lot of people had these beautiful, beautiful, beautiful dioramas set up for their matches, because kind of like Adepticon, where you have decorative trays for holding your terrain and your minis, your armies. So these were all being used in battles, but then they're set up over here. So beautiful. Oh, Aaron, no game today. I guess you were sick, huh? I had to catch a picture of this one. There was this lady and her, I think, fiance playing in playing in one of the tournaments, and they were in a teams match together. And the other guy was running knights, and she was running these lovely pink Eldar. So very nicely done. And then I had to get a picture of when I saw this. This was right before the massive, massive knight battle. Super heavy stuff. Those orc mechs, I honestly don't know. I can tell you. They were... I have a book to tell me what they were. Hold on, Dave Dog. I tell you. Not Necrons, not Harlequins, not Drukhari, not Thousand Suns, not Death Guard. So many options for Celtic. Astra Militarum, Grey Knights. Are orcs before this? No. Alright, I overshot it. Hang on a second. Drukhari, Harlequins, orcs. Alright, so they don't give you a whole lot of different options for it. I was fighting Commandos and Burna Boys and some Gretchen, and they were a huge pain in my butt. The Commandos hit super hard. They just want to get into melee, and the Burna Boys are actually pretty effective, but ended up flanking too heavily on one side. More of this beautiful terrain. Thanks, Mikey. Have a good night, man. Counts as knights? That's right. Yeah, pretty much. Yes, Rattling, I am planning to do Battle Report of Kill Team, actually, because it's the skirmish level 40k, and I already have plenty of terrain for this. Here's just some of the stuff marked off for tournaments. Here's more of that really, really pretty terrain up close. Like, some of these effects here are just... It's kind of awesome and amazing. So, it was a very, very beautiful convention. Someone's Tau army. I was finding armies and taking pictures of them, so their owners weren't always around. This was a whole diorama. You see that knight in the middle is in a dynamic pose. And then we're back around to the beginning. So, just wanting to share that with you guys. Hey, Patrick, how are you? He's from the El Paso group, I believe. Alright, so now we get to de-sprue things. Alright, what do we have here? 9 different guard face options. Alright, so he's obviously like the leader guys, right? Sorry, my fingers got all jacked at the convention. Anyway, then he looks like he'd be some sort of specialist. And then everyone else looks fairly just generically angry. This works. But yeah, Kill Team is, in case it wasn't clear, the skirmish, one of these skirmish games for 40k, I guess I should say. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Oh, we can start with some legs. So got some 25 mil bases. Now, you're not limited to just what's in the kit. You can take regular guardsmen. The Tempestus Scions seem like they're going to be useful because ballistic skill 3 is so... I mean, it's significantly better than hitting, like, needing 5s or 6s instead of only 6s to hit half the time is huge. Whoa, let me just knock that over, why don't I? You did an RTT for 40k. Oh, nice. Well, maybe I'll be able to get down there and bring some stuff. Alright, so there's one man's. Let's see, these guys, that's part of their legs. I know they include instructions, but we're just gonna wing it for the meantime because sprues are sprues. There's some backpacks. We're gonna go with this guy's head. He's got this awesome little eye bit. Appreciate that. Our company of Iron League is looking good. We also have a Kill Team tournament lined up for next Saturday. Nice. Apparently today was the first day of a Kill Team tournament here in town. So, I missed that. But I think they let you just hop in. So I might give it a shot. Mostly I just want to play the fun games. Nova also had a... GW had actually written specific Kill Team scenarios for the tournament there, so we were using some of those, which were interesting. They're just very specific about how terrain is set up and like even the type of terrain that you're using. So I found that a little stifling, but not too bad, I guess. Some nice plastic here. It's not soft or anything. I also noticed that despite GW making all their models in England, their rulebooks are not. They are still out of China. Teehee. I'll have to clean that up a little bit. So, I figured I'd just hobby on Sunday since everyone who's still at Nova is still enjoying Nova. I had to come home. Sniffle. So this is kind of like staying connected to it. Scions. I hope they're good. They have to be better than Guardsmen. Those guys were really hurting my feelings. Alright. A few different weapon types. The hotshot lasguns seem like they're going to be pretty useful. So I can outfit them all with that if I want. So that's one, and then we need to get the back of them. They've all got... Okay, yeah. When sprue cutting and talking, do your best not to disconnect actual pieces of the model. My voice is also probably slightly shot because I've been talking for the last like several days straight. I'm very interested in how these kill teams work. Yeah, it'll be a fun thing to check out. Oh, I love the way these pieces fit together. And then bam, and then we already have a man. You know, who even needs arms, really? Did you need some, Patrick, did you need some terrain when Kitty and I move? We're gonna be dropping a lot of it. I mean, if you're not gonna donate it to the game store and they don't need it or anything, then probably. I've been working up collecting terrain for Shadow War, and I kept not having enough for Shadow War, so Kill Team was actually really nice because it turns out I could have enough. I could have enough terrain for it easily enough. Alright. Brigand. In green plastic, in your opinion, is that as high quality as the dark gray? It feels exactly the same. It has the same rigidity. So I think it's just colored for color coding more than anything else. And when it comes to the plastics, you really can dye them pretty easily. Oh man, these heads are even better. Do I want a man yelling with his little eye patch, or do I want him in a mask? Oh man, now I'm getting too many decisions. Daniel, they were pretty badass in the Eisenhorn books, but fictional cool doesn't transfer over to table stats. Well, it comes down to dice so much with 40k. What have we got here? I do like those masks. They look pretty cool. Alright. I'm undecided on what heads I will put on there yet, so we're just going to assemble some bodies. It's fine. It's fine. Little frag and crack grenade collection. Can't go wrong with those. Oh my goodness, everything's so tiny. Besides, most of the time I'm putting stuff together from blisters, so this is nice. Chef, you like my painting videos? Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm not a good painter, but it's certainly more fun to paint with company than just by myself. So I appreciate you putting up with it. Okay, yeah, Patrick, if you're gonna be swinging by Albuquerque, drop me a message and we'll meet up. Take you and Kitty to dinner. And then steal all your terrain before you move. Sounds ideal. Alright, what have we got here? Let's go arms and big guns. Yes, we want that gun. Nice change of pace. I guess it is. See the film Hop 4? Oh, okay. Are the hats going to be pink? Why would they be pink? I hate pink. Purple is a far superior color. I hate light beige stuff from Citadel. I don't know. It is what it is, I guess. Thank you. Oh, Jeremy's still in town. Oh, good. Alright. Tempestus Scions or Tempestus Command Squad? Oh no. These are what options I have. So the Command Squad, most of them are running around with masks and they have the little servo skull. Or there's Tempestus Scions. Dang it. What do I go with? That one dude looks like he doesn't have a gun at all. That's not helpful. Should paint them as truth. They have cool fanged skulls painted on their mask. What level of painter do you think I am? Like free-forming stuff. I can do lines. I can do faces pretty well, but I don't know. I can give it a shot, but if they look like some weird blob, then I might have to hold you personally responsible. Paint rain. Oh, okay, 54. He has fists, but I don't know, guys. Alright, I'm gonna have to refer to the rulebook. Sorry, bear with me. Command Squad or Scions? Adeptus Astartes. Psh, who needs that? Deathwatch, Grey Knights. Don't want anything to do with them. Astra Militarum. Alright, what we got here? So, there's the regular guardsmen who have gotten completely killed multiple times. Special weapons squad who have gotten killed multiple times. Militarum Scions. So, Tempestus Command Squad. What's happening here? Can you do custom colors? Like mixing colors? I do, but I can't like... I'll only do it for very little bits, like when I paint lips or something and I want just a little bit of pink, and so there's not really like a color for that, and so I'll mix that. But plus I think it makes sense to mix like lip tones, whatever that color is going to be, with the skin tone you're using, because it makes it blend. Alright, so my Scion, well I think I want a Tempester. He seems really cool. Definitely a Scion Gunner. I like the Sniper Specialist option and the Demolitions Specialist option and the Comms Specialist option. All of these end up working very good. So, alright, Rattling. Come in and out as you please. Appreciate it. Should proxy Assault Commandos for more guardsmen. So I have Assault Commandos and I haven't actually put them together yet, because I kind of have a few Manowar to paint right now before Valhalla, which is in like 3 weeks, so 4 weeks? 4 weeks. Whew, 4 weeks. That'll be fine. Oh boy. So since I want the sniper ability, and I guess I could just add to these over time anyway, and just put little different heads on them. So we are going to start by making... Oh wow, that guy's got plasma. Plasmas are really good in this game too. Plasma pistol. I don't want that. I want a plasma gun. Tempestus Command Squad looks really cool. Let's take a look at that. Paint those Manowar. I'm working on it. They'll be fine. I'll get there. No worries at all. Alright, so that guy and those legs and that little bit and that little bit. There we go. Making great progress here. Step 1, don't go super fast or you will regret it. But I guess I can go ahead and assemble all the interchangeable pieces while I work on figuring out what is going to be the solid one. So that and that. Got my super glue gel, which is the stuff I enjoy using. It works best for me. But I know not everybody has the same success rate with super glue gel as I. And I also live in an environment with no humidity, like no humidity even as it rains basically. So I don't know if that affects it. I hear it does. Oh my gosh, that was so weird with DC. It was insanely humid. I was not able to get used to it. And then because it's so humid and everybody knows it's miserable, the ACs were all cranked up when you'd go in, so I was walking around with a sweater. Doug from Table Wars making fun of me because I'm running around with a sweater. But every time I went to a restaurant, it was so cold, I kind of needed a sweater. So I'm running around in the summertime in like whatever percentage humidity that was with a sweater. It was great. Nah, step 2 is better go as fast as you can. Ugh. I understand, Patrick. That's not good. Make you think about buying that set? Well, so Kill Team is a fairly easy buy-in. It's like $50 for the base starter set, and you may be able to find it cheaper like online or whatever. The actual starter box, if you're into the Tyranid cultists, Gene Stealer cult, oh my gosh, and the Skitari, the Adeptus Mechanicus, then it's like $130. You get the rulebook, and maybe you can split it with somebody. The rulebook itself is like $40, and I do think you need the rulebook. I don't think you can much get by without it. So there's that. Yeah, 50 isn't bad. Oh, Evil Sons. So some orcs, good old orcs. They seem really good. So the funny thing about orcs is they're really inexpensive points-wise. They're ballistic skill 5, but they don't care because in Kill Team, a 6 always hits and a 1 always misses. So, no matter how many modifiers you might have, if you're on ballistic skill 5, then you're always still going to hit on a 6. And so orcs seem a little stronger right now. Unfortunately, Imperial Guard hitting on 6s don't have the same strength of weapons as the orcs do, because they're running around like bolter equivalents, I think. And that becomes unfair, let's say. There we go. And plus I've got a bunch of other regular Imperial Guard I can do up with this as well. It's kind of fun for this with my Imperial Guard because Raging Heroes, I was able, they hooked me up with some, I think they're called Jailbirds. So that's their resin minis, but they would fit in very well for Catachan models. So I like the Imperial Guard Catachan models, even though I'm borrowing a whole bunch of Cadian Imperial Guard. But, so I should have a rather eclectic army by the time we're done here. There we go. Okay, all of those can be together. Do you think you'll be, Mark F., do you think you'll be playing with this squad at the Adepticon, in a Kill Team event? Maybe. So there's one thing I have concern about, and, you know, I went ahead and got it because after Nova it was very exciting, and everybody is playing, and that's really fun. Like, I remember when Shadow War came out, and everybody was all over it until, like, Necromunda came out, and then nobody played Shadow War. And Necromunda does still seem to be alive and well, so that's alright. I just worry about, like, these games dying shortly after they come out because something new comes out. So as long as Kill Team is still, like, popularly played and will be at Adepticon, which I guess it is because they're getting ready to launch registration, then yes, I will try to play at the Kill Team event. As long as it's not an event that takes all day, because I can't do those anymore. They just kill me. I never, like, part of the point of going to conventions for me is to see my friends, and if I go into an event and it lasts all day, I never see them because, you know, you're busy fighting a bunch of other people and making new friends. So, that's the current idea. Kill Team half a day? I can do that. Oh, there's the little sprue insert. Alright. And yes, I can use the models I have. So with Kill Team, I guess you create a roster of 20 actual models, however you wanted to design them, and then you pull 100 points from them. Thanks. Thanks, Jeff. Appreciate that. No, you don't care for friends. It's about the games. I mean, yes, that too. Oh, they probably need the rest of their legs. I guess that's helpful. Aaron, I hope you feel better, man. I hope you didn't get sick because you're going to bed so late because of me. Let's see. It's really hard to get any sleep at conventions because people are up at all different hours and you want to go hang out with them and you want to talk to everybody and hang out, and it's so much fun. And so you go to bed, it's like you've been defeated. Or at least that's how I feel. Maybe normal people don't feel that way. I don't know. Wheelchair guy with no legs. That would be really terrible. I don't think the 41st millennium is very sympathetic to that situation. Fine, Aaron. I'll send you a get well card. Oh, I helped you rock your 1-year-old back to sleep. Yay! Rattling Deck, welcome. Look at all of these little pieces I have. So many little bitty pieces. I'm gonna move those out of the way, as well as the heads. They're gonna be, they can live over there. I probably should have cleaned these first. I guess we can see how they assemble straight out of the box. It's injection molded plastic, so it's not like you need to wash off a resin release. So we're just gonna do that. Okay, so those are all the interchangeable pieces. Yeah, it's fine. I have some rando napkins left available from when I was painting. Okay, I think we're back. My internet's like, bye. Not helpful. Is there much flashing to stand off? There's none. I mean, let's see how close I can get these. Zoom in here so it'll look horrible for a second. I was able to modify my little camera here. There we go. So, I mean, here's some of these pieces. Like, you clip it off of those connection points, for example. So, injection molded plastic is really nice because you can get so precise with it as long as you can engineer it to not have undercuts. And GW is freaking masters at it. Yeah, sorry about that disconnect. I don't know what happened. Alright, clip it there. And then we clip it there on these 3 little points. Oh, I'm sorry, 4 little points. Clip it there too. There we go. And now you've got, I mean, I guess you can look at cleaning that off a bit and that off a bit, but it's like just a little bit of scraping. So no, these are very clean. Like, resin is generally where you're going to see a lot of the flashing. So that's just pretty much ready to go. There we go. Ta-da! Beautiful. Just beautiful. So, no, you don't have to worry about that at all. All right, let me zoom this back out to the... There we go. I was gluing stuff. Alright. So, we're just going to get some stuff in the backpack. These things all sort of dry fit really well because GW does not mess around on that. Something I've always been super envious of. And because I have way too much super glue here, we really don't need that much. Just gonna throw it on the contact points. Let it squish around. Yeah, that'll be fine. Probably fine. Kind of get the hang of it as you go, you know? So just whatever point that's going to connect to. And, ugh, stinky glue. Put that on there, squish it together, and yay, you're done. The faction colored starter come in pre-colored plastics. I only have seen the Astra Militarum, so I don't know. I know they did that for Space Hulk, or, well, they did for Space Hulk, but they also did it for Shadow War. They were in different colored plastics. Does that make sense? Hotshot volley guns, is that what I should put my points into? They're like 3 points, so it's kind of a pain, but... And that's the hard part. I don't know if I don't know if Kill Team more so favors the Horde armies or the really highly trained armies, because Primaris Marines were kind of not doing so well at that event. But overall, maybe they're still pretty good. They'll have 2 hitboxes. They're really expensive. You're only running like 5 on the board. So it's really, you know, it's terrible when you lose one. And if you throw enough shots at something, eventually they miss their saves. So it's kind of a thing. Jeremy, I'll take a sturdy pulse rifle over that old Imperial tech any day. Hardy har. Ew, Xenos pulse rifle tech Imperial primer tells us it's ineffective. Oh, okay. If you want multi-damage weapons, it favors elite guys. Fair enough. Hi, Sammy. How you doing? Careful with the X-Acto. I sometimes prefer to use a micro file to edge down the sprue cuts. Safety, Sam. Oh, yeah, it's okay. Me and old X-Acto here have a long history of me getting hurt by it. I'm not the most careful. I'm trying to be careful on the stream to impress you guys, but in reality, I've done some stupid things with an X-Acto knife. I think it was last year. I was just sitting like cross-legged on the floor, just assembling a bunch of stuff and cleaning pieces, and I was in a hurry, which is the worst, and I had ended up like kind of cutting my finger, so I stood up to go get a Band-Aid and like fell over because I kind of blacked out for a second because I had no blood in my legs, and when I stood up really fast, just fell over. So that happened. It wasn't really the X-Acto knife's fault, but you know, user error. It happens sometimes. And this is me being super careful, obviously. Streaming on YouTube. That's right. I just got back this morning, Joel. No, not even this morning. I got back this afternoon. It was like 4 something. And I tried to nap and I couldn't. And I was like, I want to own a Kill Team box. And so I went out and bought one. Now I'm assembling it. But Nova's been so fun. I'm not ready for it to end. So this way I can still talk about Nova while I'm, you know, doing something productive. See? I'm getting better at my techniques. Ah. There we go. Gosh, I love the way these models fit together. We all did stupid things with an X-Acto knife. Thank you, Spartan. I appreciate it. In an IG army, what can use as? I'm not sure what you mean, William. Horde stuff cuts and runs with casualties, plus cannot hit for anything, -1 for lots of things, -1 and -2. I mean, most things are in cover, and then if you're over half range, it's just very, very irritating. I hate waiting on 6s. It's very frustrating. Good news is I think Kill Team and like Company of Iron should record faster. Yeah, I still want to do Company of Iron. It's just there's more people playing Kill Team right now, so I can actually get people for that one. Do they make metal slug kits? Need a metal slug army game? Another Tempestus Scion fan I see. They work great for Katie and Shock Troopers. I've never used a Tempestus Scion ever. This is my first foray into that. So, fair warning. I have no idea what I'm walking into. The trip was really good. It's just, I just haven't slept, so I feel kind of loopy, but why not just be loopy on the internet? I mean, sort of. Oh gosh, what do I want to do next? So, there we go. We've got five little mans in their little chests. What else can I get together here? Ooh, okay. Let's see here. Let's clip some backpacks now, I think. Which means I need to find the lid for you. Oh my gosh, there's so much super glue everywhere. So when you start using a tube and you squeeze the bottom, it has this delayed reaction and wants to like ooze everything out. I did. I'll have to talk to you later about that one, Joel. Pat says he will provide you with a faction if you record a Dead Zone game with him. If you have time and want to show me Dead Zone, you have like a full afternoon, we could try to record a game. I don't mind that. All right, so we're back to clipping. Hopefully you can see that. I'm about to start a modern themed Scion's army. Plan to use Anvil strategy bits. Anvil strategy? And Anvil industry bits. Is that like a third party? Sorry, I'm not actually that familiar. P.S. I am working on what will probably be a short Nova video. I didn't get as much footage as I would have liked. Oh my gosh, what happened Thursday? Joel? Whatever. Thursday night I was hanging out in it's not DC, I guess. Nova Open technically takes place in Virginia, but it's like 5 minutes away from the DC Reagan Airport. It's the shortest ride ever. It's actually really convenient. So that helped. But it's just on the border of DC and Virginia. But either way, it was hot and humid, and all my friends were there, and it was so much fun. Oh my gosh. And then through another 4 weeks, and I have Valhalla, and then I guess LVO after that, and Adepticon. We'll see what other ones there are. Oh man. Bigger backpacks over here. I need to clip that up. See, that needs clipping in 2 areas, because it has like an arch going on there. I don't know that I'll actually finish assembly here tonight, guys. I am pretty worn out. Alright, and click. Beautiful backpacks. You can have 20 miles. Yes, you can have 20. But Tempestus Scions are 10 points apiece, so your one list can't have more than 10. And if you outfit them with anything extra, then you might have less. Oh, Kitty Company of Iron Team? Oh, that's fun. I have Grimkin stuff if she wants to borrow it for something. That'd be super fun. Never played any 40k stuff, says Michael. Love your Warm Hordes content. It's kind of interesting coming from only ever using privateer models. Yeah, you don't really see the injection mold so commonly with privateer. Like the Colossals and stuff now have that, but it's not super common. Mostly you're still dealing with blister packs. Sammy, oh, did you check out any monuments? Hehe. Technically, yes. So, yesterday? Yes, yesterday was Saturday. So we went out to dinner at a place called Blue Jacket, which was a fairly fancy-ish restaurant. Really good food, like Americana barbecue kind of stuff. And dinner took longer than anticipated. Just sort of hung out and chatted and yapped. It's kind of what we all do. And when we were leaving, it was raining. Like, it just started raining, and this northeastern constant drizzle. And so we were taking an Uber ride. Uber or Lyft, it was one of them. And we ended up stopping by the monument on the way back to the hotel, but we didn't actually stop there because it was raining and I didn't want to get out of the car. So I have to make another trip for that, because that would be a whole separate thing. If I could stay longer, I'd go see the Smithsonian, I'd go see the Washington Monument, I'd go see Lincoln. Like, all of that seems super fun. But I'll just have to go do the Americana trip another time. So don't get mad at me, Sammy. I tried. I kind of tried. I tried to try. Scions do the work, guards do the dying. Well, I don't think it's too terribly hard, Ryan, for people to know to target my Scions. It's just a matter of keeping them protected, I guess. Ryan, squishy bodies get in the way. 15 guardsmen. Good luck doing anything with them. As it should be. Thanks. That was what my games were. I had 17 guardsmen I played. I played that list twice. And, like, the whole army killed, like, one Primaris before being just slaughtered. Mostly because, like, 5s or 6s to hit, because of cover, and because of being over half. So, like, your weapon has, say, a 24-inch range, but if your target's outside of half of that, in this case 12, you actually take a negative penalty to it. Company of Iron does something kind of similar with the 8-inch rule, I believe. And so you're hitting on 5s and 6s, but then you're hitting with las guns, and they're strength 3, and it's just garbage. It's the worst. It's the worst. Oh, yeah. That's all good, Sammy. Second game, my rolls were bad. Oh, the second one? In fairness, isn't that how it is in the books, and thus proper defeat of said heretical guard? I don't know about that. The guard are pretty awesome in Hell's Reach, which is the only way I'm getting through the audiobook, is thanks to is it John Boylan, who's doing the Hell's Reach animation. So good. Okay, back to the instruction manual. I've lost 5 games with Kill Team, so it's okay. Outside of 8 is better than half, though, considering some guns only have a 6-inch range. That's fair. I guess, well, I mean, it favors Cater a bit, and in Company of Iron with the 8-inch rule, because Winter Guard only have an 8-inch range anyway, but the half rule is definitely kind of rough, because having really terrible range to begin with sucks. Alright, I guess we'll try to put together this Tempester Prime. We'll look at him. He looks cool. And he has a skull. I want it. I smashed it up with Tau. I know, but I'm just not proud of it. Oh my gosh, those railguns. So, AP is a huge deal. I mean, it's kind of a huge deal in 8th edition anyway. So, it's a really huge deal in Kill Team. That's one of them. That's another one. 2. Oh, what's going on here? You are a weird backpack. You don't fit with the others. Swagger stick on the Tempester. Oh yes, of course I'm gonna do it. Talking about this lovely item, right? Yes, we're gonna do that for sure. Have you ever checked out the fan-created, Bob's asking, fan-created and maintained Kill Team? I played in 6th edition, haven't played any since. I don't know about that one. Like, I know Kill Teams used to be a thing way back when, but I didn't really play in those either. William, okay, Valhalla, what would be the reaction if someone shows up with a squat army? Everyone will cheer, because that's hilarious and amazing. I feel like if you showed up with a Kroot army, that'd be awesome too. Everybody loves squats. Did you see the reaction that GW got when they said they were gonna like put those out? Because they were gonna reset the clock, I think, and then it broke. And then they're like, crap, we have to make squats. Here you go, guys. And everybody went crazy. They know their audience so well. Okay, well, I guess that's that. Let's put together Mr. Tempester, what are you? Prime. Yes. Oh, you can go away. Alright. Back to work. Heralds of Ruin run it. Oh, okay. I got him one day, be there at Valhalla. Excellent. No, so this will be my first, like, real kill team exercise. Ah, there it is. 5 little backpacks and that thing. Okay. Tempestal Prime. Let's make sure I'm putting you together correctly. This is a 3-part cloak because he's that cool. Oh. Let's see if I can make it a little while longer. Okay. So what other, like, anybody else playing Kill Team, what are you all running? And do you worry about Tempester Scions at all? Tempestus Scions? I don't know why I have so much trouble saying that word. Oh man, what I should have done is put on music. Maybe I can still do that. There we go. And this might need a little bit of shaving to get just right. And I think that, okay, yeah, that needs to get cleaned up a bit. For Kill Team, you run away. Death Watch are amazing. Fair enough. So, okay, so here's a question then for you, Bob. Since you're talking about the fan-made one, like, is that now competing with current Kill Team, or were people doing that while they waited for GW to come out with their Kill Team? Because I don't know if... That probably wouldn't be a problem. Like, I don't think they care that there's necessarily competing game systems, since people are going to play both or neither in all likelihood. There we go. Clean that up a little bit. But yeah, Death Watch seemed pretty good. Craft World Eldar, and you worry about nothing. Okay then. Currently playing Tower. Oh, Tower's so good in Kill Team. Those drones. Let's see. Got changed one day. I don't know what you're talking about, William. I'm sorry. Alright. 2 frag cannons, 1 Infernus, Hellblaster, leader with special ammo bolter, and Xenophase with a black shield and combi melta and power sword. That sounds pretty awesome. 2 things that make Kill Team incredible. 1, you get to tour 40k, fix in 30 minutes, true. And 2, you get to paint little bits of different races. That's fair. My IG have Hive Gang Girls, see video and use them as a kill team. Okay, I'll check that one out. Oh, I see, Jeremy. Previous editions have been weak and revamped pretty much annually until this one, which seems to be a winning recipe, hence the fan-made one for the last 5 years. So will this kill team edition kill the fan-made one, in your estimation? Tau suck, my wolves ate them like a light snake. Only if they reach them. Friggin' Tau. There was a lot of Tau being played at Nova. I don't think anybody's feeling like they're in a bad place. At least not legitimately. Beautiful. Just gotta get that nice and seamed up. And on this side, I gotta clean up that little sleevey. You just got your Space Wolves kill team. Alright, so I'm hearing a lot of Marines and Tau and Gene Stillers. I think Imperial Guard have a chance. And supposedly, maybe, possibly, Sisters of Battle, we'll see kill team at some point. This will be a thing. In which case, Guard will go to the back burner. Although they would definitely ally with Sisters in the main 40k stuff. Alright, cool. So, now we need to find little Chispisi. See, you are all normal guys. Oh, you actually kind of look the same. Which one of you? That's the one. And I've got to stick a knife in there. Jeez. This is getting pretty particular. Rule sets never die. Enthusiasts somewhere in the world still use Heralds of Ruin. The numbers I think will drop. Yeah, that's probably the most accurate. Okay, here we go. Pieces. Which one? Why the one with the hand? Seriously, which one? Piece 59. Oh, so conveniently numbered. For your sake. Don't go nuts de-spruing these things while you assemble them. Just take your time. This is me giving myself advice. Ryan, I played Witches the other day. Unfortunately, they're weak without their 40k rules to support. That's unfortunate. It's too bad. Clean the bottom of that. Or better yet, 3D print kill team from Hero Forge. That could be interesting, but it's not super easy to get a miniature 3D printed. Alright, so we've got to stick an arm in there somewhere. Good night, are you kidding me? Oh wow. Alright, so this little blade here goes into this piece here. It's a little crazy. Do something here. There we go. That's much better. Okay. So yeah, this little part here has to like set into that. That's pretty precise. Fine then. Rogue Trader kill team will be out soon. A Sister Battle kill team would be cool. Surely it's on the horizon. I mean, I'm not gonna actually ignore it forever. I mean, it's the hope. Alright, let's get a little dab. Beautiful. It's on the outside. This guy is serious. He's like super sneaky with his weeping. And that's how that goes. The day I got back into town, I was going to see if you wanted to hang out, but you announced going to Nova. Now I have to leave again. Ah, that's always the timing of it. Nova was a bit of a last minute thing, but I'm really glad to have gone. I love seeing what the new conventions hold. Like, it's a lot of cool stuff. Hey, Ego. Are you still at Nova at the hotel, or are you calling it a night? Are you heading out? What are you doing? We never got our fight in. I'm sorry. I got kidnapped for dinner. It was a whole thing. The biggest reason witches suck is their combat drug is random before the game. Fair enough. Oh, okay, you just got in. Oh, well, glad you made it home then. Welcome back. It's always that, like, post-con, like... I don't know, how do you feel after you get home from a convention? I always feel a little bit sad. So like, oh, I never had enough time. Trent, I've been looking for a reason to buy some 40k minis. I don't have an interest in huge games, but I tire of War Machine models, and I want to paint 40k ones again. I find them more fun to work with. I mean, Kill Team is like exactly what it is you're asking for then. Precisely. Alright, so that was this chest guy. Now we get to put on here. Precision of this is crazy. Still blows my mind how perfectly everything fits here. Because then that'll go on. Now he's wearing this big old cloak and he looks all super cool. And he's like a badass commissar because he doesn't even put his hand through the sleeves. That's how you know. Fair warning, I have not slept well since Wednesday. Huh. I'd have to do Space Wolves too. Kill Team seems like a wolf group going out on a drink night. Yes, we'll see you in 4 weeks. That'll be cool, Jeremy. Are you driving out from here, or will you be coming out from where you live now? By here I mean like El Paso. Guess I can go ahead and glob all that on here. Ta-da! Oh yeah, beautiful. Everything is coming together like a plan from the A-team. Hello, Bills. Welcome to the show. Thanks for hanging out. I'm just sitting here assembling my new kill team. I got in from Nova this afternoon and went to the game store and picked this up. Ooh, that's rough on casualties. Alexis, I feel sad, but it really made me want to play more. See, yeah, exactly. Like, you kind of have to focus it into something positive. You miss all your friends. Alright. So the topic of the night is Kill Team. I am putting together my Tempestus Scions, which I have never played ever. But I have full faith we'll be just fine. And they will go fine with all my other Imperial Guard crap, so it'll work great. It'll work great. Did manage to leave a fair bit of stuff behind at Nova, so my friends are gonna have to mail it to me. One of those days. So the bad thing is about getting garbage sleep when you're at a convention is it doesn't make you a very high-functioning person. And so, you forget things, and unless you have sort of a system or a nice routine in place to work around it, then it can bite you. William did do good at Nova? Yes. Don't know how else to answer your question. But yes, it was an excellent time. Love catching up with people. Love going to conventions in general. Love the energy of it. You know, made sure to stay hydrated, which hopefully my dear friend Aaron remembers to do, because he ended up getting a little bit of sickness. Okay, so now I've got that on there. As you can see, he's kind of coming together beautifully. John, how is Protectorate of Menoth and War Machine? I haven't played War Machine in over 10 years. Things are a little different then, probably, from what you remember. I mean, they're a competitive faction, but you really, I mean, it depends on what you want to do with it. So, I guess at the War Machine hall this year, again, it had like 120 people show up for it, which is awesome. Like, it's way bigger than it was at Adepticon, so I'm really glad to see the meta going there. And, but not only, so they have this thing for any of the tournaments you do, like Masters or Champions, and it's called Active Duty Roster. And so Active Duty Roster says, okay, out of Menoth, these 4 casters can be used. You have to pick from one of these to get pretty significant benefits anyway. But now they're doing that with theme forces. And so now you have to actually, like, pick from, like, 2 theme options for a given faction, which I thought was not good. So, I don't know, man. I mean, that said, a lot of people are showing up and enjoying the game, so I'm happy for that. I would still like to see some more Company of Iron people will be playing. You and the cheating, Jeremy. It's not even gonna. Whatever. Oh, I'm totally gonna make it through the stream. I will be fine. Okay. That's not you. Alright, piece 86. I need a dude's head. 85. That's not helpful. 19. 87. Seriously? 79 through 85. 87 through 95. And I'm supposed to find headpiece 86. Okay. 73, 96. I feel like it's just a mean joke. Oh, there's more people here. Jeremy says, Pat told you for me to publicly shame you? Nah. You can do that all on your own, Jeremy. Did you see the warband nameplates by Versatile Terrain? You send them your kill team model names and they print them on a rounded plate that you glue to the front of your base. Wow, that's pretty cool. I checked out the vendor hall like one day and there was a lot of cool stuff, but because I flew, I couldn't put anything in my backpack. It was horrible. So full. Night, Aaron. Get some rest, man. Jordan, are you going to be playing Kill Team on your channel? Yes. Yes, I am. That I know I can make happen. IG possibly will. Kihi, yes. That is the plan. I should be able to. I don't see any issue with it. I kind of need a little bit of a change of pace. These games go fast. There he is. This random other sprue. There he is. For no reason. But yeah, I have the terrain. So there's a lot of stuff I need to be painting up, and I'm... Oh, snap. 1 second. Okay. No casualty. A little bit of dog fur. Fantastic. Your channel got me into War Machine. Well, thank you. Do you still play War Machine? That's always the real question. But I'm really glad for it. And I still, for the record, I still really enjoy War Machine. Just... There was a little bit of a stunning difference, because if you walk into Nova and you find the War Machine room, especially the tournament hall, then you get to see a whole bunch of... See that guy? It's piece number 60. You, like, first you walk into the 40K, like, narrative, and there's, like, the most gorgeous terrain that you'll find. It's just ridiculous. Super high detail, you know, multiple levels, and 3D. And then you go to the War Machine competitive side, and everything's a neoprene piece. And, you know, do what you want, but I don't like it, so... I will play War Machine with pieces of terrain, and Company of Iron mercifully does actually encourage that. And I will do more terrain than, I will put on more terrain than the actual instructions for that says. Although, Jeremy, you're doing a bunch of Company of Iron stuff. Like, are you I was worried when I was seeing all the new rule stuff come in for it. I was getting concerned that... So this little piece is going to go on there now. Just need to glue now. I was worried about all the extras they were letting you add in there. You know, high point models can activate twice. Berserkers can now be in there. Like, there's a lot of new additional rules. Are you feeling like it is bloating the game at all? So I was getting a little worried. I'll bring 3D when you come out. Thank you. Thank you, Patrick. I can't do it anymore. I can't do flat terrain on my channel. It's just, it does not look as nice. There we go. It's like a glove, sort of. Alright, he can stay there. Do you always build the leader first? No. But he does look really cool, so yes. I'm actually just following the instructions at this point. It has him listed first. I'm like, that works great. It's much easier to go on autopilot and interact with you guys while following that than just poking around randomly at it. So it's more my reason. Jordan, my friend and I just picked up hordes and your battle reports helped us learn a lot. Yay! But Kill Team's a good pickup game between War Machine and Hordes. Yeah, it's a lot more casual. Short games. Brutal. You know, it resolves pretty quickly. Trent, been a long time, though our meta is still pretty busy. Not lately, I've been playing lots of board games and got back to D&D. Oh, really? What do you play in D&D, Trent? What kind of character? I put the last edition of D&D I played was 4th edition, so I haven't played 5th, and I know everybody's in love with it. But have you played the IKRPG? Caitlin, when you paint these guys, you're going to paint them traditional colors or your own colors? Oh, hi Kitty, welcome. I will probably do traditional colors. Part of the reason for it is since I do this for the channel is it makes them more recognizable. And so anybody following, like I'm not married to any particular color scheme or theme, so I just want it to be recognizable for people watching. So I will probably just follow the box art. Plus, it's a lot faster for me. Jeremy, you're bringing nothing but skirmish games to Valhalla. All right. There's going to be like some Blood Bowl. There's going to be Bolt Action. There's a whole Bolt Action campaign, or Conflict 47 campaign happening. Plenty of board games. So I'll be bringing all that stuff. There we go. If you haven't seen Privateer's ending No Quarter Prime, yeah, that kind of doesn't surprise me too terribly much. Oh, you're the DM. Oh, well, have fun with that, Trent. That sounds like it'll be super fun. I was learning about that a little bit this weekend too, for unrelated reasons. I had to show Pat how to put 2 heavy warjacks in the cater list. Aww. You're right, Kitty. Or Caitlin, it is nice for that. No Quarter Prime being ended. So they're not even going to do like an electronic thing anymore. They're just ending it, and that's that. I know there had been some delays, and I mean, it's been less than a year. No, it'll be about a year. So they gave it kind of a 1-year run. Oh, okay. So you've been doing. So Kitty's been running IKRPG Unleashed Mondays. IKRPG is fun. I've been reading through the book. I actually forgot how much I really enjoyed the lore. Or I maybe underestimated it. There's a lot of amazing lore in War Machine that most people don't know. They'll be going digital? Okay. That kind of makes sense. Print's expensive, and, you know, anymore, I don't even think people really enjoy storing it. And I don't blame them. As a person who has way too much crap in her house. Everybody's so squat in 40K. So cute. Why, welcome. Hello to France there. They put their most recent installment of Fire and Forge in their Insider. Oh. Can't say I'm surprised. Alright, where's base? Give me a base. Yeah, that's fine. There we go. Get those bases out. Oh. Bye, Ryan. Thank you for hanging out. Kitty, I started getting into Grimkin just because I love their lore so much. I agree. I was so ready to not care about Grimkin. And then I ended up reading the book and their story. And then they put the old witch in it. And I was like, okay, fine. You win. I would play Grimkin. They're fun. And their models are super cool. Like the little Nightmare Before Christmas faction. The Halloweeny faction. I think I picked the right legs. Just gonna assume I did. Oops. There we go. Love War Machine lore. Wish they'd do lore books. They do lore books. Skull Island Expeditions not only has books, but on some website they advertise audio something. They actually have audio dramas now, so you can listen to the audio drama. In fact, one of the stories from the Strange Light Workshop anthology you can listen to for free. So you switched for Old Richard. Don't lie. Maybe it's sort of like a justification. Like, no, I never really switched factions. I just, you know, the old witch, she was kind of there early on. So they're kind of like, Grimkin's basically Kadoran. Kaylin got tired of Legion till she died to a Titan. I feel like these are two separate conversations. Yes, my Vamp 8th edition Warhammer Fantasy Battle Army all glows in the dark. There you go. That's some dedication right there. Okay. He probably needs an arm. So, there's Bolter or Shaky Stick. Oh, and we need to get his sweet little skull pet on there. Let's see. Skull pet. Where are you? There it is. Wow. Okay. This thing looks so cool. I just love this aesthetic. Love War Machine's aesthetic too. I'm actually glad that they are unique things from each other. Almost there. One dude's gonna be mostly put together. I'm probably gonna double check his stats before I actually assemble his little stick there. Audio dramas are so good. They're like the old radio series. They're making a comeback. So happy about that. Like, as a kid, I thought they were dumb because, you know, oh, cheesy acting, you know, this isn't cool. Blood and guts are cool, because I was one of those kids. But anymore, I'm like, man, they're so into it. Like, there's some sound effects here. I also super love cheesy things, so there's that. But okay, so what connects to what here? Stupid Infernals. No, I don't know why they're bringing Infernals in. How are you going to balance Infernals for the game? They live, like, outside of Arcane, don't they? They're, I think, where we get arcane power from. Okay, that guy you're doing, I have extra bits legs. So be the 11th guy. Okay. Yes, the dying sounds are fun. The, actually, the sound effects of just existing in the world and hearing, you know, steam-powered machines and hearing people working on stuff, like, that actually is all, it's all pretty cool. Where does this connect? Oh, goodness. What is happening? Okay. So there's little skull man with his little skull bit. He literally just connects to the back, like that? Really? Is that all I'm gonna get? Oh dear. Huh. Is this supposed to be like a magnetization option? Is that what that means? Because you can have multiple pieces? Like here you can have multiple pieces? Weird. Servo skull for the win, I know. Jordan, thank you for hanging out. Oh, you have a Dracodile. Everybody loves the Dracodile. Have fun with it, man. Appreciate you hanging out. You can only manifest on Kane from their agents. I don't think it could make it in mass. Well, so then I'm probably gonna have to sign off here pretty soon. So like the Infernals are so powerful, right? Like I don't know how they're supposed to. Are you playing one and everything fights one Infernal? I don't know. You do as the commander in Dawn of War. video. Oh, okay. I'm sure they have a sweet soul commodity function, but I'm excited to see what Doug and the team does for sculpts. Dallas kind of leaked stuff at Lock and Load about Queen of Blades. I'm sure they'll be beautiful models, just don't know that's going to make a whole lot of sense for the gameplay. It's my only concern. Alright, so this goes here. Is this supposed to... Oh my gosh, you're kidding me. No, that does not connect there. Does this say it connects to the top of his little back antenna? Like this thing? That's not cool. Thanks, Sammy. Appreciate you hanging out. Have a good night. I'm probably gonna jump off here pretty soon too. I'm really tired. And I will have to stare at this some more. Take care, Chef. Chef. Why do I keep saying that? Well, Chaos is all powerful, yet Lasgun still kills an exalted demon. Yeah. I'd definitely like to see a ridiculously priced army book looks like. PP has done a pretty good job of balancing things. You can only wait and see. Yeah. Yeah, we'll just wait and see. I agree with you. These connection points are garbage. Yeah, I'm not doing that now. I'm just gonna set you aside. Good job. You look at this. There you go. You'll still lose to Scorn, and Double Derp Turtles. Alright guys, this is on the War Machine channel. Stream. How about Kill Team? Stick to the subject. I don't want to be yelling about Infernals being weirdly out of place in this world, okay? I just wanna put together my Kill Team army and lament that these 10-point models, 10 to 13-point models, are probably going to get super murdered every single week I play them. But that's okay. Alright. Got some backpacks. Let's see. He's a leader because his blade is there. Because he's super cool. He's special as well and different, I think. I don't know. Alright. Matching parts for Tempestus Scions with hotshot last guns. They do look pretty cool. Strength 4? Maybe still strength 3. No, they're higher strength. What's their strength? Dang it. Oh wait, I've got cards now. Hotshot last gun. Yeah, strength 3, but AP -2. That's super helpful. Those las guns also super suck with all of your 17 guardsmen when they fire. Well, not 17. I had 3 of them with plasmas. Those were effective. And then they got super murdered. But las guns, hitting on 5s or 6s, wounding on 4s or 5s, no AP. No way to take away people's saves. It was horrible. Good luck with the IG. Have fun with the kill team. Thank you, Bob. Appreciate it. Grey Knights are good. Psychic phase is great. Yeah, I actually have not played a game of Kill Team where I've gone through the psychic phase because I just fought Orcs, Commandos, and Burna Boys, and Primaris Marines. I'll play Kill Team again when GW puts Corn Berserkers back into it. Okay, Jeremy. It's okay. Calm down there, man. Wish they had more command power options and or better save. So I guess the problem is if they start making things super survivable, you're not having 30-minute games anymore. So, and I don't know that the scenarios are all designed to be super balanced either. Like, I don't think they care. 2, 3, 4. Oh. really hard to run objectives with only 4 guys. Exactly, and that's a real question. But I guess there's like snipers and stuff that you can fit in there too. And then they'll be fine and have numbers. The Primaris Space Marines got their butt kicked against Death Guard, says Colin. William, can't find the music from Pink Floyd in the wall and match hammers. Okay. I'm building a Vestroyan kill team. Ah, okay. So kind of the same. Different chapter. No big deal. Okay, so that's the longer ones. These are the shorter ones. And whoever has the hotshot last guns have different backpacks. That's what I'm getting out of that. Super long backpacks go to a Tempester. What's happening here? God, it's so plastic efficient too. They even have like holes in all the different places they need. Patrick, good point. They did laud the game as good for all types of play to include competitive and casual. I haven't made a dedicated kill team yet, says Congo. Thinking of getting the rogue leader that's in the box set coming out. Oh, okay. Well, that's definitely pretty cool. Tempestus with a hotshot volley gun, with a grenade launcher, or the Melta. Alright, well. I think at this point I actually have to figure out what I want my models to be in order to continue the assembly of them. So there you go. This guy is mostly done, and everyone else is started. Officially throwing the gauntlet. My rogue traders need a new ship, and you get IG transports. Seems like a nice one. I think we'll try to take it in 4 weeks. Oh, okay. Nice. Okay, I'm getting out of here, guys. Thanks again for hanging out. Appreciate you watching while I did this little unboxing. Again, Nova was amazing. I'll be working on a video to get that up pretty soon. And, yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Maybe I'll do some more live streaming of the progress I'm making on my Man of War, and we can talk War Machine. Bye, guys.